Hi folks, I'm Joe Nelson with PC Training Today. This video is going to explore in depth Microsoft Excel's autofill feature. Autofill is a cool little feature. You click, drag, boom, it populates a list. But we're also going to look at double clicking, right clicking. We get some new options with the right click button. We're also going to explore customized list that we can build that the autofill feature will then use to populate a range that normally it wouldn't know what to do with. So let's take a look at this. You'll love it. Okay, so we'll start out pretty basic. The autofill handle, lower right hand corner of the active cell. It's that little square right there, and you'll notice that when I put my mouse over it, it turns into a little plus sign. A little cursor turns into a plus sign. And to use the autofill, you simply just click, hold the mouse button down. I'm on my left mouse button, and drag, and when you let go, Excel autofills that series down. Excel does the best it can to guess at what you want. Let's get rid of that graphic. There we go. If I autofill this UPC code right here, let's click with the left mouse button and drag. You can see that it just copied that. It didn't give me a series. No worries, if you did want a series, after every autofill, you've got this little autofill options menu down here. You hit the little drop down, and you can tell by the bullet that's selected, it copied. If we'd like a series, just choose series right there, and it creates a series out of that range that it filled in. And as I said, it does the best it can to guess, so it's probably not going to know what to do with a 3, but I'll give you a little hint. Let's hit undo. If you can kind of show Excel what series you would like, so if I grab 2 values and then autofill from there, then it picks up and goes, oh, he must want to start counting up from 3 and 4. It works wonderfully on formulas. Got a little V lookup formula, and if I autofill that down, here's another little shortcut. You can double click the autofill handle. So with my left mouse button, I'm going to highlight the autofill handle and double click, and autofill goes down to the end of what it perceives to be the data block, and it's going to use adjacent cells to figure out how far down you want to go. So that's a real time saver. Here's another formula. Autofills just wonderfully. And again, if we have something Excel doesn't really know what a series would be, then it just gives you the copy command. But what if we had a list of employees that we wanted to use autofill with, or maybe departments in our company, sales, maintenance, that sort of thing? We can actually build a custom list in Excel. Let's hit undo. And I'm going to go set up a custom list, and we're going to type in some employee names. So I'll go to File, Options, and Advanced. Now you're going to find a lot of helpful setup features for Excel under File, Options, Advanced. But under File, Options, Advanced, let's go all the way to the bottom, and you've got a little button there that says Edit Custom List. So we'll click that, and we've already got a few custom lists in there. Looks like days of the week, months, that sort of thing. And let's just start entering some names here. Let's say Joe and Steve and Ricky and Susan, James, and how about Smitty. And I'll click Add. So you can see it just added those names to my custom list. We'll click OK, and OK once more to back out of there. And now, since I have a value that Excel will find on that custom list, if I autofill that down, then it brings those names in for me. If you have a list that's perhaps too long, or you don't want to type in the list, Excel will let you import that. Let's go back to File, Options, Advanced, all the way back down to the bottom. We're going to click once again on Edit Custom List, and you'll notice that I can import a list from somewhere else in my workbook. So let's click the Excel search button and go to Inventory, and I have a list of inventory items. Looks like we go down to line 77, and I'll go all the way to the top to line 2. So I'm highlighting on the inventory worksheet C2 through C77. I'll hit enter, and we'll click import. So just save myself a lot of typing by doing that. I'll click OK and OK once again. And to autofill, we've got to have at least one value in there. I believe I have a item name called Streamliner. And once again, I'll double click. And there we go. It goes and finds that many items on the list and autofills it for me. Just a really handy little feature. We can also autofill formatting. So for example, if my item name, let's make that a maybe a green background, and we'll underline it. If I grab my autofill handle with my right mouse button, I'm going to click and hold, but instead of the left button, I'm going to use my right mouse button. So I'll click, hold, and drag it down. When I let go, I get a little menu, and I have the option of saying just fill the formatting. And so it leaves all the values there, and it brings all of the formatting down. And finally, one last little note about autofill. Autofill gives you the option of autofilling with a shortcut key or from the ribbon. So if I have let's just go up here to my markup percentage, 45%. So I'm going to highlight a range, not grabbing my autofill handle at this time. I'm just going to highlight a range, say from C1 to H1. And because C1 is in the leftmost cell, I can go up here to my ribbon. I'm on the Home tab way over here under Editing, and I can say Fill Right. Okay, and what I like about this, let's hit undo so I can do that one more time. What I like about this ribbon selection, it gives you a hint, as all ribbon selections do. If there's a shortcut key available, if you'll just pause your mouse over it, Excel pops up and goes, hey, maybe next time try Control R. So I'm not a big ribbon user. If I can find a shortcut key, I would rather do that personally. But I can either choose that from the ribbon, or once I highlight my range, hit Control R. So let's try that. I'll let go of the ribbon. I have my range selected, and you folks will just have to trust me that I am hitting Control R on the keyboard. So there we go, autofill, just a really nifty little tool. If you get in the habit of using it, it will save you lots of time. Folks, I appreciate you watching this video. If you enjoyed it and got some value out of it, please hit a thumbs up if you see one anywhere near it. And if you have a request or any questions for us, please let us know. We'll do our best to address those. Thanks a lot, and have a great day.
If you enjoyed this video, you will absolutely love one of our live workshops. The workshops are awesome because you spend the day learning from an expert who knows the program inside and out. It really is a great way to take your skills to the next level. Here's a list of some workshops coming to your area.